Hello and welcome. I hope you guys and girls are well and enjoying your day, whatever you're up to. And you join me here on American Truck Simulator. Let me just get comfy. There we go. And today, I'm recording using my new setup. Now, there's a few things I need to discuss. Let me just bring up that so you guys and girls can see what's going on and everything. And let me just do a tug test, see if things going well. Okay, let's just try and make sure the trailer brake is set. Let me just... There we go. It says a retarder activated, but it's not really activated. It's my trailer brake that's actually activated. There we go. Yeah, it's holding. Cool. Put in gear. I'm in auto again, just because I've still got some stuff to sort out, reference the setup and the wheel and everything else. So I'm now playing on my new setup, and it's a lot better. I'm a lot happier now with my new setup than I was with my old setup. I've still got some bits and pieces to do, reference my old PC and get that, sort that out and everything else. I've upgraded the RAM on it. And everything else. Now, my new setup, I mucked up when ordering the. It was quite late at night. When I was buying the RAM for it, I thought I was getting 64 gig, but it turns out I am only running 32 gigs worth of RAM. Now, a lot of people said that's perfectly fine, and initially I'm going to just run on 32. I will at some point upgrade to 64, if not even more, at some point if I need to. At the moment everything seems to be alright, so I don't see the point in spending any more money at the moment. Same reference to the graphics card. At the moment it's is alright for me. It's a lot better than what was originally running. Light change quick. But now here's the thing, and here's the thing I need to discuss. Reference the monitor setup at the moment, because the monitor I'm running. And I didn't realise this until now. I thought, because it runs on a different aspect ratio, and I've discussed this once before, there may be problems ahead for me, reference to this monitor. Let me just turn the wipers on. There we go. And let me turn some lights on. Going to need a bit better than that. That's better. Yeah, because of that, because of the actual monitor setup, this is a large monitor I've discussed before. Let me set cruise control. I'm going to leave it, it's 80 along here, but I'm going to leave it around 65. But let me get up that fast. It won't. It's just happily creeping along at 62. It won't let me go any faster. leave it at 60 then. 61, 62. Won't let me go any quicker than that. I wonder if I can suggest it to go up another gear. No, I didn't like that at all. No. Oh, now I'm getting some speed up. There we go. It's probably because we're going uphill. That's the reason why I was struggling. But anyway. Yeah, reference to monitor. Pretty much because it's on a 21:9 aspect ratio. XSplit doesn't like that aspect ratio, so I'm recording using OBS at the moment to see how it works and everything else. You may or may not notice some bars on the top and the bottom of this. It all depends if I can get this to render in the same aspect ratio that I'm recording in at the moment. I think I've got a way of getting around it, I think. But what I'll do after this video is published, you'll see another video of me recording in a 1080 by 1920 by 1080p aspect ratio, which I think is not 16:1. I think. Don't quote me on that. Let me get out of the other lane. Quickly show you what my run is. We set off from here to here. That's my run for the day, and as you can see what we've got. I've not yet discovered this, so it'll be something new for the both of us. Yeah, basically what happened with my old setup, although the screen was wide, it's because the way that Windows 10 had detected it, it was setting it on 50 Hertz, and then it was just stretching the image out. This is my true native resolution I'm running on now. So this is a 75 Hertz, and the actual size is 2560 by 1080. Again, 21:9 aspect ratio. You guys may not know what I'm talking about when I say that, but it's pretty much the aspect ratio is the width of the actual screen, and because this is a wider screen, it does display in a wider aspect ratio, which is a pain. I've got two options. What I can do, because unfortunately, although it's great for gaming long, because it gives me such a wider view, it's almost like having two monitors set next to each other in a sense, without the border. Let me turn the wipers off now. We don't need them, and we don't need the lights. Because of that, because it's recording that in that same aspect ratio that I'm watching as I'm playing and recording now. It's in exactly the same aspect ratio that I'm actually currently using at this present time. As I said, what I'll do is I'll adjust the image back to the other setting, so it's a lower hertz, more stretched out, and then back to 1920 by 1080p. It's a bit of a faff because I have to keep coming in the game adjusting the settings each and every time for it to work. That's one option. Another option is because this new graphics card, this is the 3060 GTX 3060, which some people say it's a lower end card. It is. I admit this is a lower end build, but I can always improve upon it. But that aside, because it is a 3060 and it is 4K ready, I could potentially get a 4K monitor and run my setup on 4K, which would be a shame. I'd have to sell this monitor that I've got at the moment. It's not that old, and it's a good monitor. I like it, and a new monitor 4K is going to be a lot of money. So it make life a little bit easier for me, but the same token, I don't want to part with that sort of amount of money to buy a relatively decent 4K monitor. I've seen one that looks good spec. The only things on the reviews, people say it is a little bit on the dark side. But other than that, everyone says it's a great monitor, and for the price, it looks like a good monitor. And I think it's ACOC, or AOC. Well, I say ACOC, but AOC. That's what it is. It's a brand I've never heard of before. So,
right, and then exit right.
Excuse me. As you can hear, I'm a bit stuffed up still. So I'm recovering from the flu,
right.
or cold. But what I'll do, as I said, I will make some little videos yes. So what I'm going to need from you guys is your input. I kind of put a little video on my Facebook group showing both aspects played side by side, and thank you Sinky for getting back to me on that. He said he didn't like the black bars on the bottom of the top. That is because that's the way XSplit records it. OBS records it in full aspect. There is no way. I've tried everything to try and get XSplit to record in my native aspect ratio, but it won't. I have to change the monitor settings in order to even try, and like I said, it kind of squeezes everything in the into the
Go straight up.
well, it stretches everything else out on the picture, and it looks odd for some people. Yeah. So you get girls and girls, you're gonna have to let me know. Hopefully I can edit this in a way so it is as intended, and it doesn't have the black bar on the bottom or the top. You might find it's wider in aspect ratio now, so that's what I do. I say I'll do this video, try my best to get it to render in the same aspect ratio as I'm recording in. If that fails, you're going to see a black bar on the bottom and the top, and you can just ignore me. Discover the viewpoint. We haven't got time. We'll quickly take a picture while we've got a moment. Go into photo mode before we finish the photo mode. Now, having set the default, so it might not let me. Let's try that again. Gonna get that guy coming alongside me as to add to the immersion, but there we go. warning me about the railway. That's what it's warning me about, which is good. I think we're going to need to be on this side anyway, so we'll stay on this side. So you're going to see a few videos of me faffing around with little short videos, seeing what works best and everything else. Just keep an eye out for them. And I need your guys' honest input, for you guys, for me to continue. The wheel at the moment is still my G27. I had a nightmare trying to get the drivers to work on Windows 11. Because the way Windows 11 works now, and because the drivers for G27 are fairly old, it doesn't recognise them straight away. Give it a sec. Get rid of that. This is difficult. It's both a set of traffic lights and a railway crossing. I'm slightly over the line here, but hey ho, it is what it is. Yeah, because it didn't recognise the settings. Come on, light change. Go. That was a nightmare in itself. So I had to sort all that out. I managed to get it working after a bit of botch, which is a bit risky, but if you guys and girls have had the same problem and you want to know how to fix it, there is a link, and I'll leave that link to that video in the description down below. If you have got a G27 and you are upgrading to Windows 11, your G27 is not going to work, and you're going to have a nightmare to try and get it to work. It won't detect it, all that good stuff, and you'll just have a headache. Because of all that, anyway, it's not back to default settings, but the settings are slightly different to what I used to use.
And then turn right.
I'm at the moment enjoying them, but I think I do need to tweak them just a bit. Is it this right or the next right? I think it's this right. No, it was next right. Unless I'm stuck. Let me out. Yeah, I think this is not where I need to be. It's the next right, I believe. Right. Oops, sorry, to hit the mic. Down here, I believe. Yeah, because the settings have changed. Again, I'm quite enjoying this. Does give it a slightly different feel to the wheel, but again, I might just need to do some adjustments.
This is where it ends.
But let me know, guys and girls, can you see a difference? Was the £2,000 that I spent to upgrade my system, my computer, worth it? Let me know and be honest. Don't let my judgment sway you guys. Tell me and be honest if you see a difference. You won't see me driving any better, but it should be slightly better graphics. Anyway, I switch the engine off and then press enter. Should jump out the truck or back outside the truck. But I hope you guys and girls enjoyed the episode. Again, guys and girls, please let me know in description or in the comments down below what your thoughts are. Be honest, like everything, like I say. But if you did enjoy it, please let me know by smashing the thumbs up icon. If you didn't like it for any reason at all, please feel free to dislike. Again, please put comments either way, so then I'm aware and I can try and improve in future. If you know anyone else that may also enjoy watching this, guys and girls, please feel free to share. It helps me a lot, and I don't mind sharing. And if you're new to my channel and see future episodes of this or anything else I'm working on, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so then you're aware as soon as I upload a new video. I'll see you in the next one. TTFN.